In today's video, we're going to talk about the age-old question. Should your knees go over your toes when you squat?
Get up and get down, get up and get down.
Hey guys, thanks so much for stopping by the YouTube channel. You see, scientifically, when we look at the knees in a very forward bottom position of a squat, there is a lot of shear load placed on the knee, but there's also a lot of compression, which keeps all the ligaments within your knee very safe. So the big thing I always try to tell people is you should not fear a deep squat bottom position where the knees go over the toes. You just should understand it. Here's the deal. For some people, based on their level of mobility, their anatomy, meaning their lever lengths, they will need to have a very forward knee position in the bottom of a deep squat in order to stay balanced. And that's what's key, staying in balance. Let me show you. Ed, can you put that box over my toes? So what I'm gonna do right here is use this box to demonstrate how I need a more forward knee position whenever I squat. I'm not gonna think about driving my knees forward. I'm just gonna think about staying balanced during my squat. And watch what happens. You see, in order for me to get down to that bottom position of a squat, look how far I had to push the box. It's now a couple inches away from my toes, meaning that in order for me to squat to full depth and keep my chest upright and the bar over the middle of my foot, that box had to move. Now here's what happens if I don't allow that box to move and I purposefully try to hold my knees back. Ed, can you do that one more time? So from right here, if I purposely try to hold my knees back to not push that box, as I go down, my knees hit right there. In order for me to get any deeper, what has to happen? My chest has to fall forward over my toes and I can't go any deeper. So for me, in order to get down, and I'm not even using weightlifting shoes, my knees have to push that box forward in order for me to squat all the way down. So don't fear this knees over toes position, understand it. All right guys, so the message of today's video is not to fear a knees over toes position, it's to understand it. I'm not purposefully driving my knees forward over my toes. All I'm doing is staying balanced. And because of the type of the lift that I'm doing, which is a high bar back squat, and or if I did a front squat, my knees need to be able to move forward in order for me to stay balanced. If you're doing a low bar back squat, something that has a more forward inclined trunk position, naturally you're not going to need as much knee forward translation in order to stay balanced. Again, body weight centered over the middle of your foot and weight spread evenly across the full foot, not all the way back in the heels. So if your trainer yells out, don't let your knees go forward over your toes, tell them they don't know what they're talking about. Just stay balanced and squat down as deep as you can with good technique. The knees will go where they need to. For example, technique choice will dictate how much of this knee movement we need. In order to remain in balance with the bar over your midfoot, the body must change its orientation, shifting the hips back and trunk further forward for a low bar squat compared to a more forward knee and upright chest in a high bar squat. A weightlifter will commonly use lifts that use more forward knee translation in order to receive the bar with a more upright chest. On the other hand, a powerlifter will use a more hip-dominant squat with less forward knee travel in order to shift torque to the stronger hip joints. Now, if someone is dealing with knee pain, this forward knee position can increase pain for some. For this reason, I will sometimes have them use a more hip-dominant squat in the short term to limit forward knee travel that creates symptoms. Limiting this forward knee movement when in pain can help us fix why the injury started without making things worse. As you then get out of pain, we can allow the knee to move further forward, not for the sake of more forward knee motion is better, but for the notion of allowing the body to move as it needs to through full ranges in a balanced manner. If the knees move forward past the toes, excellent, but that's not our goal. Hope you guys liked today's YouTube video. If you did, please subscribe to my channel, share this video with your friends who need to know about this. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. If there's anything else you want me to talk about in future videos, let me know, because I'm here to try to make content to help you guys move better in and out of the gym, decrease your body's aches and pains, and help you reach your true athletic potential. That's what Squat University is all about, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. Until next time, guys, happy squatting.
They say that energy flows where attention goes, so I pay no mind. Why waste my time with all these negative cats scratching? So caught up in their egos, these people have lost.